New hair, who dis? I'll tell you who this is. Welcome to Chaos Bears Productions. I'm your host, Chibi Chaos, and I need you to join my merry band of rejects by smashing that subscribe button. Be sure to hit that like button for more chaotic content, and welcome to my indie game review. I found this indie game. It cost me $3.99, and it is called REC, which short for record, Paroxysm. I don't think I'm pronouncing that quite correctly, but that's kind of hard. It's kind of a hard name to pronounce. But anyways, stay tuned. We're gonna play this again because unfortunately the sound did not record the first time I ran through it. So let's go.
One night, in a dark and gloomy city, as a lone wolf in the world of internet broadcasting, I'm on the trail of a horror story. I'm someone who boldly ventures into dark and mysterious places to attract views to my channel. But this time, things seem scarier than usual. I heard rumors about scary stuff happening in an apartment building. People had to leave the area because of it. Residents speak of weird noises, shadows, and even ghosts there. As someone who loves horror, this got me interested, so I decided to check it out.
I love this old grainy film. Probably my biggest pet peeve is that beginning part is kind of long-winded. Go to the apartment at the end of the street and enter flat number 10. Oh, yes. That beeping sound you're hearing never goes away. It's the most irritating sound in the world. I like how the rain hits the video camera lens. That originally did scare me in the game. When I was walking by, it was a good jump scare. I actually didn't expect that. Unfortunately, you're not getting my first impression, which is kind of irritates me because I liked my first impression, but the sound did not record for whatever reason. Nice and spooky. I did want to go down in the basement so bad, but you can't go down there. But I like the red light. It does make it look creepy. Okay, we gotta enter flat number 10. All those doors are locked, unfortunately. I would have loved to have been able to explore the other parts of the building. Like all the other rooms and stuff. Maybe could have seen more. Alright. There is one more level. Because the door is locked. We have to find the key. And I just happened to skip door number 10 because I wanted to see the rest of the building first. And I found the key in this bush. Which is the key for door number 10. I think you can press, yeah. Press the doorknobs. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I've got this new mic. It's a little wonky. Not a fan of it. Alright. I like this closet. This is like a pit of darkness right here. You can walk in it. Stand. You can open the closets. Totally cool. I would have loved to seen something spooky happen with those closets. I don't know if you were supposed to be able to see this through the door. Let me see. It never did anything with it. It just was like that. Of course, it is kind of weird because it kind of actually looks like someone's face. I don't know. Here's the living room. Thought this was kind of cool. This is one of the things I like. I recognize this from like a meme or something, but got some creepy toys. Old phone, record player. There's another balcony over here, but you can't go out it. Okay, sit my stuff down. Randomly blocked off room. Kitchen. There's an achievement here if you eat this stew. You can open the cupboards. Which I like. I like these little interactive. I just wish there was like some more clues or something in there. That would have made it cool. And then you can open the bathroom. Open the shower curtain. It's another achievement. Oh yes, there's a black cat out in a box inside the front door. You can pet that black cat for the other achievement. Oh, this door closed itself. Maybe I clicked it closed. It's a possibility. But it's like right outside the front door of this apartment building. Now, this thing, I did not see the purpose of this thing. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't feel like it did anything. I never heard it go off, so I'm not sure about that. The other thing, too, is if you're a ghost investigator, you would bring a flashlight with you. I'm just saying. Okay, this was a part of the game I struggled with, was finding EMF level 5. Like, it didn't trigger anything for this. So, I'm like, I was running around trying to find EMF level 5 forever. Not in the closet. Not in the kitchen. I'm pretty sure I got it right here. It's really bloody hard to see, and you can get lost really easy. Like, this was probably one of the more frustrating things in the game, was how easily you could get lost in here. This whole wandering around in the darkness does not, I don't know, it doesn't translate well. People just get frustrated with trying to walk around in the dark. Okay, the hallway light came on. There we go. Okay, I know where I'm at now. There we go. EMF level 5, finally. I don't know if that was, like, intentional for it to take that long, or if there was something else going on with that. Not really for sure. Okay, as for this summoning ritual, because I'll talk about it right here. I probably wouldn't have actually used any actual religious symbols for this game, because you don't want to offend anybody. You've got a pentagram on the ground, you got candles, and then you're using this book that literally says Holy Bible. Now, normally you don't put those two things together, in my opinion. The other thing, too, is I didn't think you could summon spirits with the Holy Bible, but I could be wrong. I'm not very well versed in the Bible, but I would have picked something else.
O Creator of the heavens and the earth, Lord
I
of the
did
six
like this
beings
part.
and all spirits, we invoke your holy name in this ritual. You who established the balance between light and darkness, keeper of the secrets of life and death, we honor you. We gather you to reach your divine light.
Even though it is a little long-winded.
And open our hearts so that we may hear your holy words. Let the gates of the heavens open and the infinite sources of light flow towards us. Almighty One, guide us in times of darkness. Illuminate us with your light so we may find our paths. We open our souls to your love, allowing us to be filled with divine wisdom. With the words written in this holy text, we dedicate our souls and bodies to your supreme power. Grant us peace and wisdom, dispel the darkness within us. Elevate our spirits with your words. Fill our hearts.
The head follows you. This is one of my favorite parts. I loved this game for this part right here. I'm trying not to talk too much so you can just experience it. Probably the long thing, the ritual, I loved the ritual. It was a little long-winded, but I loved how the voice got darker and darker. The only point is it didn't make any sense to me. Oh, the lights didn't come on. Anyways, it didn't make any sense to me because if I'm reading the ritual book, why would my voice be getting more creepy? Unless I'm slowly being possessed or something like that. Hello? Like the shadow there. Very good. I do believe it's still there. This is the part I wish they had taken this out. Because it's not very spooky if it's still there. Whew. The door got me. Oh yeah, I forgot. You still hear the chirp of that stinking thing? Spooked me. Sorry, that got me last time too. Those jiggly jello fingers were not scary. I'm sorry. Made me laugh. See, the ghost is still there. It's just not... I don't know, threatening, I guess. Supposed to try to leave again? Toilet, skull, and it equals key. So I guess we gotta go dig in the toilet. Got the key. Assuming it was for this cabinet. See, this was this. Oh, go ahead, back. Okay, so this part kind of bothered me. I'm a ghost hunter. Why would I go to a really horrible haunted place without a flashlight? You gotta find the flashlight halfway through here? I don't think so. I'm gonna come look in this room. I don't think I ever did this last time. Lights won't come back on. I never noticed that. Let's go answer the phone for the second time. Oh, this is a, you know. See, my issue with the phone ringing the second time, why would you answer it a second time? You know it doesn't work. Uh-oh. Bathroom door's closed. Hello? That was cool. Now, the other thing too is this go away doesn't look like a ghost wrote it. It looks like it's a font out of like Word. But there's a hand in the sink. Alright, the shower curtain is closed. I see you. You are not welcome here. Same with this. I think this is just font written on the wall. This is your last warning. They are watching Ready? Won't lie, that did get me. And I did like the fact that she had to open the shower curtain over and over again. The door won't open irregardless. Okay. This is an interesting place. Flashlight doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Jesus, I forgot about that. That got me again. Whew. Love the jump scares in this game. I didn't think it was overdone. Alright. You are not alone in this house, the woman. You are looking for her, aren't you? If you want to find her, listen carefully. Didn't you hear her screams? The echo behind the walls. Her blood still decorates the walls. I placed her there with my own hands, right before your eyes, where we hide all our secrets. Keep hiding, but remember, every wall has its secret. Then we get a hammer. Okay. Whoa, did you see her? Did you see her? Did you see her? Oh, I missed that. I missed that the first time. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Huh. There's that stuffed animal guy again. Looks like we got some drugs. Old film thing. And a dead body. And a note. If this note falls into someone's hands, let them know that they have not freed the woman's spirit. Instead, they have cursed her upon themselves. Now her nightmare will be your reality. There is no escape. Oh my gosh, the shadows are a little off for this. There she is. There she is. Is she pointing at me? At the end of this dark adventure, I have come to understand what true fear is. The path I took to explore the haunted places and captured the supernatural events on camera has come at a heavy price. The terrifying woman's house, the horror of the corpse trapped within the walls, all of that etched into my mind. As I fled the apartment with keys in my hand, I knew the nightmare I had left behind was just beginning. Did I really escape, or will this horror follow me forever? The question echoes in the depth of my mind, giving me no peace. I am on the brink of losing sanity. There is no escape for this darkness. I only see one way out, and perhaps the only way to end the terror. You see what I mean? They didn't give you enough time to read all of that information. And I even started when it started scrolling. Apparently I'm gone. Let's get into this game. Some of the things that I liked. I knew I was walking into a haunted house. 110%. So I knew it was going to have some of them haunted house like elements, the sounds, the jump scares. I knew they were going to be like that haunted house feel. But I didn't feel like the jump scares were overdone, and I didn't feel like the atmosphere was overdone. The only thing that I probably had a pet peeve with was the stupid beeping sound. That drove me nuts. It was literally through the whole entire thing in parts where you wouldn't even think it was at. I was like, why is this sound still going on? I loved the film grain and I loved the achievements. They were easy to find, totally cool. Loved those parts. Now, some of the things that I didn't like. Okay, the beginning was absolutely way too long-winded. I mean, I get where they were trying to go with that, but I was like, it's kind of boring. And then the ritual, also the whole entire whatever summoning ritual they were doing to summon the spirit, I think was also extremely long-winded and very boring. The only cool thing that had going for it was that the voice changed. It started out normal, and then it changed to this more demonic sound. Now, that didn't make any too much sense to me because I guess the main character was getting possessed, and that's the reason why it sounded different at the end, or maybe I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. A couple other things. I did not enjoy the fact that you had to find the flashlight. If you're a ghost hunter, like I'm a ghost hunter, you take a flashlight with you. If you were filming this for your channel, like that guy said at the beginning, then you would have some sort of lighting system going on. The only two, ghost busting items that you had is a K2 meter and a motion sensor. And the motion sensor didn't even really go off except when you were walking through it. I get where they were trying to go with that. It's because they were trying to make you feel like you got lost in the dark. Like you when the lights go out, you're in a part of this house you may not be familiar with. However, when you're in a game, it doesn't translate of the fear of being in the dark. I also did not enjoy the ghost behind the mattress. Okay, so after you get the mattress moved, you got that ghost that just stands there and stares at you. And it never leaves. If this is a threatening ghost that's supposed to be cursing you and it's going to follow you home, it's not going to stand there and stare at you. It would have been better if they had done something like if you whipped up your flashlight to look at it, it vanished. And that would have been a little bit more scary because it would have kind of caught you off guard. But with it just standing there, just looking at you the whole entire time, you're like, meh. I'm not a big fan of chase scenes to where like something is chasing you throughout the game. Probably the only thing going for that chase scene for me personally was it was really short-lived. I was like, okay, I can deal with that. Because I mean, I was like, if this ghost is going to continue to chase me throughout this building and this apartment, I'm not going to have fun with this because I just personally do not like them. But it's really short-lived and I didn't feel like you couldn't get through it easy. The only other thing that I could think of maybe that irritated me with it was the bookcase. Now, when you get there, you're supposed to be running. It's like, run. And you get there, and it shows the left mouse button. But it doesn't tell you whether to click or hold it. Now, the first few times, I held it, and it doesn't actually move it. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to be shoving. Why would you, I don't know, shove like this, I guess? Anyways, I ended up clicking it a whole bunch of times. The bookcase finally got out of the way. I was able to go through. I can see this game for its potential. I would definitely pay $3.99 for it again. I did enjoy it. I wish it was just a tiny little bit longer. I would have loved to explore the whole entire building. Like, I wanted to go through all the other apartments. I wanted to go in the basement. Now, I can see why they avoided the basement. They didn't want to be cliche and just have, like, the haunted basement. Or at least that's the vibe I got, because they picked the, flat number 10, and it's, like, on the 3rd floor, which I thought was kind of cool in and itself. But I really wanted to explore the basement. It looked good and creepy, and that red light was just amazing. Chef's kiss to the red light. I can see a potential second game for this. I had almost wished they hadn't killed the main character at the end. And the reason why is this ghost follows you home. Why not have a second game where the ghost is in your house and you're trying to film it and figure out how to get rid of it? But unfortunately, the main character died at the end, and I guess they could still technically squeeze in a second game. That might be really cool to do, to show why he died or how he died. That would be interesting. I would love to see that. I wanted to say thank you for taking the time to watch this. I want to support more indie games. I really do enjoy playing indie games. I like them for their short, sweet little things, and I like some of them because they're free, and some of them I don't mind spending a few dollars on. I think the most expensive one I bought was like $10, and it turned out to be a really good storyline, and it was actually really creepy. If you have any indie games or suggestions for indie games, go ahead and drop them down in the comments, so that way maybe I could check them out and support more indie games, because when you've got gamers playing these, you're helping them develop something for their future and helping the future of games in general. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit a like for this video, and go check out the other few games that these creators have made. I'll put them down in the comment section down below. Bye!